All right, y'all boys, we back with another video. So this time we are actually going to be doing it's going to be a little bit different. This is going to be more so a kind of like new type of team, right? Now, I say new, it's not going to be like an optimal team or anything like that. But as they continuously keep releasing characters, we're starting to get different types of play styles. And I figured today we would do a team revolving around, dots, just because we already know as Suguna's release, he came out, his dots were destroying practically everything. I literally did a video of me doing like the entire tower. Now, granted, I didn't show every single floor. The main reason for that is because there was just some that were so piss easy. It would be like an extra 20 or 30 minutes just for things that didn't really need to be shown. So I just went ahead and just did like in increments of 5. And then obviously when I got to the higher stages, I did every single one. But yeah, as you already know, Suguna basically destroyed all of those, even the ones that he was type disadvantaged on, just because of his damage over time. So I felt like, okay, well, we should probably do the same for the rest of the other characters, right? Just get as much. Like, there's a bunch of other characters that already were here before Sukuna. Like, for example, we had Junpei. Junpei does poison, he does damage over time. We had Jogo, he does damage over time. We have the newest addition, Inumaki, he does damage over time, right? So there's a bunch of damage over time characters that we have now. And I figured, okay, let's just do this video and have these characters just kind of dish out as much damage as possible with, their damage over time, right? I feel like that's kind of the best thing to do here. Like, why not, right? So let's just get right into it and just kind of actually showcase it. So we are here. I believe we're going to be going into floor 43 with, the DoT team. Now, I probably should have showed these skill levels, but I don't think it really matters too much because we are here for the DoT. I don't think most people are going to be running this team anyways. This is just for shits and giggles and just to have fun with it. And there he goes, bro. Straight off in the bat, bro is just healing 6,500 for no reason. Bro said, yep, we just do it, bro. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, we're going to use the memory, and then we're going to use skill 2 to decrease the amount of damage. We're going to skill 1 with Inumaki here. Then we're going to skill 1 on our Suguna. And then with Jogo, we are going to use his skill 1 as well. Now, I really don't like Jogo, but since he does damage over time, I figured we might as well put him in this video. There's no reason not to. He deserves it. He is a DoT character, right? Then we'll skill 2. We'll skill 1. We'll skill 1. Then we will skill 1 here again with our Jogo. All right, so we're all set up now. We're ready to go. We're going to do what we got to do here. First up, we're going to use what's called Domain Gojo's ult, obviously. Then we're going to start using our skill 3 on our Inumaki. Then we are going to use our skill 2 on our Sukuna, so that way we can do some damage here. And then we're going to skill 1 with our Jogo. Okay, so he's not going to be able to move now. This is where we're going to start getting a little bit freaky here. Where we're going to start debuffing the hell out of them now. I mean, not debuffing, but killing them with damage over time. We're going to skill 1, then we're going to skill 3 again. Then we're going to use the ult from Sukuna. Then we're going to use the ult from Jogo as well. And this is going to start to deal a lot of damage to the enemy because we're going to start having a lot of dots on them. God dang, Gojo's. I mean, Suguna's so good, bro. Holy fuck. And then what's it called? Gojo should leave now, and then our Junpei will come in. And then Junpei will start debuffing as well. So we're going to use skill 3 on Junpei. He does deal increased like continuous damage or whatever from obviously having this memory, so that's going to help a bit. So we're gonna skill 3, then we're gonna skill 3 on our Inumaki, then we're gonna skill 2 with Sukuna, and then we're gonna skill 1 with our Jogo. Now, obviously, keep in mind the enemy's basically burned. He's gonna have cursed speech damage that he's gonna take over time. He's gonna have the poison that he's gonna take over time, and then he's obviously gonna take damage from Sukuna's laceration, the bleeds basically. This boss is practically just gonna die to DoT. Then here we're gonna skill 3 once again. Then we're gonna skill 3 on Inumaki. Then here we're gonna skill 3 on our Sukuna. And then we're gonna skill 1 with our Jogo. He's broken. And yeah, he's basically almost dead. The next turn, he's practically gonna die. Look at how much debuffs he has. 12 from Cursed Speech, 7 from Laceration, whatever, bleed. 1 from Fire, I mean, whatever, who cares about that? Jogo's ass. And then 2 from Poison. Obviously, he's gonna get poisoned again. Then we're just gonna skill 3 again, debuff him again, skill 3 here again. We can do Pride as well. Then we'll just skill 1. Like, literally, the boss is cooked. The boss literally cannot do anything in this situation. He would literally just die to the DoT. So that's just going to be the DoT team. The damage over time team is not bad at all, but obviously it's not the most optimal team. You probably wouldn't be using this in a lot of situations. You're better off just, you know, building a team around Sukuna and just having his dots go off because he has a lot more survivability and he deals a lot more damage aside from just his DoT. So yeah, anyways, without further ado, I'm going to attempt stage 48. Now 48 is a little bit more difficult, so we'll see if we can manage to do it, but it is kind of a pain in the ass. But we're gonna try, okay? 43 we beat, we'll try 48. So here comes. All right, so here we are on floor 48. This one's actually going to be a little bit more tedious. I really don't like fighting these enemies, but let's go for it. So we're going to skill, I think we're going to skill 2, and we are probably going to attack, we'll attack the big dude. I mean, it doesn't matter, right? Literally does not matter, but we'll skill 1 the big dude here. Sukuna will probably do the same. And then we'll skill 1 with our Jogo on the other dude as well. We'll just do the same thing that we just did the last turn to the other, the same guy. We'll try to see how far we can get on this, but this is going to be a little bit more difficult. Here we'll use our skill 2. We'll skill 1 him. We'll start skill 2ing with our Sukuna, and then we'll skill 1 again. I think we'll use Pride here as well. I think that's probably the best bet. We use Pride here as well. With skill 2, skill 1, skill 2, skill 1. Then we'll skill 2, skill 1, skill 2, and then skill 1. So we're just building up, we're ramping up, obviously. Again, just like the first attempt. Should be able to get our ults very soon. and then he just heals it off. Piece of cake for homeboy. He doesn't care. We'll do the same thing again. No reason to, you know, switch it up or anything. Alright, so here we're going to use our skill 2. Then I think we're going to use skill 2 and then target this guy because he's about to ult. And if we can CC him here to kind of like stop him from doing that, then we're chilling. You know what I'm saying? And then I think what we could do here is we could also use skill 2 on the same guy again. And then use skill 1 on the same guy. And then if we needed heals, we would obviously heal here. Right? Okay, so he's not moving. So he's not going to attack us this turn. Debuff him again so they do less damage. Do some damage to little bro. Alright, bro's ready to like literally attack us. But that's okay. That is okay. We'll do it again. Because I think we'll wait until next turn to do everything we want to do. So we'll just attack normally here. It doesn't matter who. Then we will use skill 2 again. Or do we use pride here? Let me see. How much am I at right now? I still have 3 turns on it, right? Okay, so I could just use pride here. I think it's fine. We can just use pride here. So we'll skill 2 here. Then we will skill 1. Right? And then next turn we'll kind of do everything that we want to do, right? Should be good. Okay. Do some damage. Okay. He attacked and he dodged. He dodged. Then here we're going to ult with Domain Gojo. We're going to use skill 1 with Inumaki. Attack this guy. Then we can skill 2 with our Sukuna. We could skill 2 this blue dude. And then skill 1 with our Gojo. I mean, excuse me, Jogo. Jesus Christ. You guys didn't hear me say that. And they shouldn't be able to move because obviously we use Domain Gojo. Alright, so we use the memory, we use skill 1, we attack this guy. Then we use our skill 3. Then we use our skill 3 from Sukuna on the this guy. Almost said something I shouldn't have said. And then we'll use skill 1 from our Jogo on this dude over here. And we'll probably use the memory as well to kind of heal ourselves. Right? And then Gojo will leave, and then Junpei will come in, and then that's when we'll start getting a little bit freaky in here. So we'll use skill 3 on this guy. We'll use skill 3 again. This is going to hit everybody, so no need to worry there. Then we'll use, of course, the ult from Sukuna. That's going to hit everybody too. And then we'll use the ult from our Jogo as well. Here comes the dots. The dots are going to start proccing. They're going to do a ton of damage too. A lot of damage we got out of there. They're targeting Inumaki quite a bit, which is actually starting to get on my nerves. But, I mean, like I said, this isn't a guarantee that we're going to beat it or anything. I've already mentioned that earlier. We're just kind of like, you know, pushing through. So use skill 3, we'll use skill 3 here. Then obviously we're stun locked on skill 2, so that's what we're gonna do, and then we'll skill 1. Hit Junpei and stunned him. That's kind of annoying. So Junpei's not gonna be able to go. Would have been nice to use his memory here, so we'll skill 3. And then yeah, skill 3, and then we'll skill 3 with our Sukuna as well. Let's see, maybe we target the blue guy, maybe? Or do we finish off the other one? I think we finish off the other one. And then we just skill 1 with our Jogo, same guy. Here we'll just skill 3 again, because I mean, you want to continuously keep up that the poison, right? Then we'll skill 3 from our Inumaki. Then we'll skill 3 our Sukuna, because I mean, we have enough curse energy, so we might as well just keep throwing it out there and see if we could get this guy out. And then we will skill 1 with our Jogo, right? We'll skill 1 the first guy, the blue guy. Okay, so we poisoned him, inflicted curse speech or whatever, hit him again, we gave him some laceration, and yeah, he's got like 15 stacks of that. Yeah, he's taking tons of damage right now, tons of damage. Obviously they killed my Inumaki and all that stuff, and Junpei is very close to dying. Very unlikely that he'll live here, but yeah. Then here we'll just kind of like throw out whatever, you know, just try to get as much damage as possible out here. We could probably spam some skill 2s, right? And then skill 1 here like this. Maybe see if we could at least kill that guy with the hair. Can we get some heals going on or nah? Okay, we did get some heals. That's what we like to see. And then we'll skill 2 again on this guy. And then obviously Jogo's probably gonna die here. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I wasn't expecting to beat it, but as you can see, the dot damage was going off like crazy. We were getting like ticks of like 200k plus, like very frequently. Obviously I'm not counting Sukunas, and with Sukunas it was probably a little bit more than 200k. Yeah, it was just a lot of damage over time. It's not the most optimal like team to be using or anything like that, but it's just for fun, you know. I do hope that they do have some more additions in the future that can increase the overall dot damage that you do to an enemy. So like a debuff that increases the amount of dot damage that an enemy takes. That would be nice. That would be fire, because then that would kind of like enable dot teams to kind of rise to the surface. But yeah, for as of now, we only have, you know, Sukuna as the GOAT for doing damage over time and just damage overall. There's the other characters like Junpei and Jogo, but they kind of suck. And obviously we have Inumaki. He's tremendous. He's amazing. The curse speech dot or whatever you want to call it is a nice addition to him. He just, I mean, obviously that's not the main reason why you're using him, but it is a nice addition. So to have that is very good. But yeah, anyways, that's basically going to be this little fun team that I decided to just kind of like play out there, because I mean, it was kind of a little bit different. There's not a lot of content that goes around these days in this game, especially for the JP side and the global side. They both are kind of like very slow. I say slow, but global's going pretty fast, but these are a lot of the things that are happening on global are things that happened already on JP. So it's very just kind of like chill, and content is very quick. So it's like you just kind of log in, do the content, and then log out, and then yeah, that's it. You kind of wait until the next content comes. So that's kind of the same for characters. So it's kind of slowing down a little bit for, of course, not only for me, but for a lot of other creators and content based on this game. So, you know, once in a while to kind of like do some, you know, random different things just to kind of like no, something different, right? It's not the same shit, just kind of nuke and yeah, just get it over with. It's like, DoT team, some stall teams, things like that. We'll see how many of these like random teams we'll do in the future just for fun, but for the time being, there's just not really that much content, so we're just, making do with what we got, having the blast, and hopefully they'll add something in the future that will be a lot more sustainable and I guess has a little bit better player retention, so that way people will have something to do. Something that's repetitive, but not too repetitive that it bores you. We'll see. Obviously, they added the weekly potential boss, which I feel like that's a nice addition, but it's still something that you do weekly, and I feel like we need something that's more so daily. Something that isn't, the domain investigation. But we'll see. Anyways, I know I've been rambling on about, kind of like the state of the game and how it's been recently, but I appreciate you guys for watching, and even when it's like these funky random videos, where it's dots or stalls or nuking videos with like random characters or like some completely like quick charge teams, one turn quick charge, domain gojo, whatever shit like that. It's nice to be a little bit different once in a while, see something different that isn't the same shit as always in this game. Anyways, I appreciate y'all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.